Well, hello, welcome to Izzy's Tarot. Thank you for coming to my channel. You could have gone anywhere, but you came to my channel for that. I'm always grateful. Thank you so much. I'm going to do your Capricorn love prediction reading for June 30th through July 6th. Please keep in mind, this is a general read. If it's not your story, it's not your story. Don't try to make it your story. Just take what you can from it, leave the rest. In addition, please know that energy can go either way. It can be your energy, your significant other's energy, or someone else that's in your love space. Please keep that in mind as you watch and as you listen. Hey, if you enjoy my reading or if my reading resonates with you, please give me a subscription or a like. I'd be most humbled. I'm always honored and very grateful if you decide to give me a subscription or a like. Thank you. Thank you in advance if you do. Hey, drop me a line also. Let me know what's going on in your life. Let me know if my readings are resonating with you. I'd appreciate it and I will respond to you. Thank you so much once again for watching and listening. Let's see what's going on with my loyal, kind, fun, giving, stubborn Capricorns. Let's see. Show me spirit guys. What's going on, my loyal, loving, kind, giving, stubborn Caps? Let's see, Caps, what you got going on. Show me spirit guides. Page of Swords. Nine of Swords. King of Swords. Temperance. And the Lover's card. Huh. Well, Capricorn, this is interesting for me because I see a lot of source energy, which is mental energy. A lot of mental energy here. Page of Swords is leading the reading. Page of Swords is normally when I see the Page of Swords, it's about communication. It's about all types of communication. It's about being curious. It's also about having open communication with someone. Whomever this person is that you're with, you have open communication with them. But let me tell you something. I'm going to be very honest. This person stresses you out. All I see is stress when it comes to this man, and you're just in love with him. Ish happens, but all I see is stress. Every time you talk to him, every time you try to talk to him, every time you try to compromise with him, he's not your typical dude that you deal with. He's not the typical guy that you deal with because I see nothing but anxiety and stress when you talk to him, when you communicate with him. No matter what you say, he twists it. No matter what you say, he turns it. No matter what you say, he tries to make something of it. And I'm telling you, I don't know how much longer you're going to deal with it, but I'm going to tell you, you are in love with this man. You're in love with this man, but I'm going to tell you, in the middle of the reading is the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords is one of the things that you fall in love with is his mind because he's intelligent, and that turns you on. The fact that you guys can speak and talk, that is off the chain for you. He is extremely intelligent, but he's also very rigid. He's cold. He's very rigid, and when I say that, things have to be like he wants them to be. He's a little bit. I hate to say it, but he's an a-hole. He's an a-hole. He really is. He is an a-hole. If things don't do like or if he can't have things the way he wants them, then he's an idiot, or he punishes you. And when I say he punishes you, I mean not physically or anything like that, but mentally. He punishes you mentally. He's a manipulator. He's a manipulator. I mean, that's just what I see with this man. He can be, and I'm going to see the King of Swords can represent a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini, but he's very much a manipulator. He's a very intelligent man that turns you on. But that's, to me, is about all that I see him bringing to the table. But here, you're determined to have this man because I see this Temperance card here, which can represent a Sagittarius sun sign as well. But that Temperance card, that's about you trying to mix everything together, and it's like you want to be with him, and it's almost like he rebukes you. He's like, no matter what love you give him, it's like he pushes you away, or like you just, I don't even know what to say. Capricorn, this is not your typical man for you. This is not the typical man for you. This temperance card is here. Like I said, you're trying to mix. He's mixing water to wine to try to make it all come out, all come together. Here's that Lover's card, which represents a Gemini sun sign. But that Lover's card is all about, a deep abiding love. But it's also about decisions. People forget that the Lover's card is about decisions as well. And you're trying to make a decision if this is going to work or if it's not, because it's a different kind of relationship for you. He's not the kind of man that you would normally be with. Intelligence wise, let's say that. But there is also intelligence wise, yes, but he's not the kind of man you would normally be with because he's controlling, he's manipulative. Give me 3 to 5 minutes. Let me clarify the reading. Sit back, relax. Give me just 3 to 5 minutes. Let me clarify the reading for you. Sit back. Let's see. Why is the Page of Swords here? Show me, Spirit guides. Why is the Page of Swords here for my Capricorns? Show me, Spirit guides. Why is the Page of Swords here for my Caps? Death card. Transformation. Transformation. Oh, it's definitely going to be yeah. Remember I said this is a decision card, that Lover's card, even though you have a love for him. But here's the transformation with the Page of Swords. Page of Swords, like I said, is communication. And I told you, this person, whoever he is, you enjoy speaking to him. However, it's different than what you've had in the past. And the transformation is because he stresses you out. You're not used to this type of love. This stressful type of love. No matter what you say, no matter what you do, it's always something. You can never please him. You can never please this man. My thing is, I'm a Capricorn too. I just don't, hey, you're better than me, whomever I'm reading for, because I don't deal with that. I feel like I'm just as good as you are. Hey, you don't put me through those changes. And when I see the Death card, he puts you through changes. And it's stressful changes. Let's see why the Nine of Swords is here. Clarify the Nine of Swords for me, please. Spirit guides, can you clarify the Nine of Swords for me, please, Spirit guides? Nine of Wands. Yeah, well, I don't understand this. I don't. I really don't. Nine of Wands is continue to do the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. And when it comes to this idiot, whoever this a-hole, this master manipulator, whoever this is, you keep doing the same thing over and over again. You set no boundaries with him. You let him do things that to you or speak to you crazy sometimes. He's cold-hearted. He's a manipulator. I don't get it. And he stresses you out. So let's see why the King of Swords is here. Show me, Spirit guys. Who is this a-hole? Why is the King of Swords here? Show me who's this manipulating man. Show me, Spirit guys. Show me, Spirit guys. Look what's coming up here. The High Priestess. Well, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to be very upfront with you. I don't know what's going on with this Capricorn that I'm reading for. I don't get it. But this man also has other lovers, if not another lover. It's almost like, and I say this all the time, we always want what we can't have. And I think that that he's not totally with you. He's very manipulative. He's not totally with you. He's even manipulated you enough to believe or to allow him to have this other woman. Who is she? Who is she? And see, I think that's what's causing this anxiety here. Because he has another woman. Cap. I'm surprised that I'm reading for a Capricorn with this. This other woman, he's got a secret lover. He's got a secret lover. That might be the reason. I don't know. I think he tells you he doesn't. That might be why the Nine of Wands is here, why you're stressful. I think he tells you he doesn't, but he still does. He hasn't let her go. She's still there. She's still there. But I think it's also a reason why you don't leave, because she's still there. And you feel like, hey, she's not going to win. I'm going to win. Come on, Cap. I'm just being, you're very competitive. That's what I see here. Now, here's this Temperance card here. You're doing whatever it takes to try to make this relationship work. Show me, Spirit guys. Why is the Temperance card here? Magician. Manifestation. Yep. Yeah, you want to win. And I hate to say it like this, but that's what this is. You want to win. You're trying to win. You want to make sure that she doesn't have him. She doesn't get him. Capricorn, I'm a Cap. I know how we are, and I'm telling you, you're about trying to be you're trying to make this happen. You're trying to manifest this relationship so that he's with you and not with her. So let's see why the Lover's card is here. Show me, Spirit guys. Why is the Lover's card here? Show me. Lover's card can also represent a Gemini sun sign. Look at this Five of Pentacles. I told you. Hey, he makes you feel like you're a loser. You're not a victim, though. That Five of Pentacles is my victim card. You're not a victim, though. But that's how he makes you feel. That's how he makes you feel, that you're a loser. You're a victim when it comes to him. Yeah, okay, right. See, and the thing is you don't want to lose. You don't want to let her. I would let her have him. That's your calling card. But you have to figure it out. But here, let's start at the very beginning, Page of Swords. This relationship there's a lot of communication here, but there's that death card, which can represent a Scorpio sun sign. That death card is all about transformation. It's about transformation, and let me tell you, you're not used to this kind of relationship, because this transformation over this communication, you can never please him, and that's the manipulation that he does. You can never please this man. Here you're always stressed out, anxiety, and the Nine of Wands is here. There's no boundaries here. You let him do whatever, and I hate to say that. I'm really surprised by Capricorn. But and when I see this High Priestess show up, I see you, Cap. See, I see you, and sometimes it's not all about winning. Sometimes it's about letting it go and letting him have what he wants, what he thinks he wants, because he's just playing a game. He's a manipulator. This King of Swords, he's cold, he plays a game, he's a master manipulator. He knows you're smart, he knows you're intelligent. You enjoy him too because he is intelligent. But here's that High Priestess is there. There's another woman that's here. And this other woman, you don't want to lose to her. But when I say this, Cap, I think that you want to win him over. I think she should have him. That's just what I say. Let her have him. But here's this Temperance card here. You're playing it real smooth, cool. You're trying to do whatever it takes. Capricorns are very calculating. I'm just saying. You're doing whatever it takes trying to make sure that this relationship works. You're trying, the Temperance card represents a Sagittarius sun sign. But then also you have that Magician card, which you're trying to manifest him into your life and manifest her out because you want to win. Here's that Lover's card, which means it can represent a Gemini sun sign. But it's all about decisions. You are in love with this man, but it's all about decisions. But you're more in love with winning. I'm going to be very honest. But here's the deal, at what cost? Because here's this Five of Pentacles. He makes you feel like you're not good enough, that you're a victim. And you're not a victim, Capricorn. You don't stay in that space. You need to figure out what to do next. And I say let him go. But anyway, let's see. Show me oracles. What do my oracles have to say? What do my oracles have to say? Ooh, it's saying within the next few weeks, something's going to happen here. Trust yourself. That's what I see when I pull that. It says trust yourself. It says you're ready. You're ready to make a decision on this. It says no. No. No, no, no,